All right, well,
President Biden right there explicitly condemning violent protests as college campuses deal with escalating issues with demonstrators.
Yeah, for the first time, we're also seeing new body camera video from the NYPD showing the moments officers in riot gear cleared out Hamilton Hall on Columbia's campus earlier this week.
And in New Jersey, Rutgers University giving students a 4 p.m. deadline just moments ago, basically, to take down their tent or face having police do it for them. The university postponing finals this morning on its College Avenue campus after protesters rallied on Voorhees Mall to coincide with the start of the exams.
Yeah, the university says the protest disrupted 28 exams, affecting more than 1,000 students. Our Katie Corrado is alive in New Brunswick with more on what's happening as we speak. Katie.
Aaron and Candace, well, we are waiting and watching to see what happens here now that it is the 4 o'clock deadline. Rutgers University President Jonathan Holloway sent out an email to the university community a couple of hours ago saying that protesters have until 4 o'clock to clear out this encampment or else they are trespassing, and then law enforcement can come in and remove the protesters and remove their belongings. We have seen in the last half hour probably the number of people at Voorhees Mall double. A lot of students coming out just to spectate and see what happens, but these protesters have clearly sent a message that they are not going to be leaving, and now we are waiting to see how police respond to this. We talked to some of the student organizers earlier today who said that they are committed to being peaceful but also not leaving until their demands are met.
We are not here to fight anyone. We are here to showcase the harm that is being done.
Protesters at the Rutgers University encampment planning to remain peaceful and avoid the violence seen at other institutions.
Our goal is not to be what Columbia is, what's happening in New York right now, what's happening at UCLA.
The organizers represent Students for Justice in Palestine and the Endowment Justice Collective. Both groups are currently in talks with Rutgers administration.
They have been very cordial and respectful.
They say they won't leave the encampment until the university meets 10 demands, including divesting from all Israeli business interests, cutting ties with Tel Aviv University, and giving at least 10 displaced Gaza students full scholarships to Rutgers.
If there are no schools in Gaza, if there are no universities in Gaza, then we can now continue business as usual.
Julia Friedman is a Jewish student at Rutgers.
I do have some safety concerns, but again, I know that the Rutgers police hopefully are keeping me protected.
She was not surprised to hear that some Thursday morning finals were postponed because of the protests and described the mood on campus.
I think people are definitely stressed out. One of my roommates was like, do you think I'm gonna have a final today? Like, what's going on? I think people are definitely like in a state of confusion about their final.
I just noticed a few students were walking away from the encampment carrying sleeping bags, so it's unclear if some of them are going to start walking away from the encampment. I see a couple of people who are folding up a blanket right now. Police officers are just sort of interspersed in the crowd, and most of the people who we've been seeing on the sidewalk are just watching. But now taking a look at people who are in the encampment, it's hard to see, and the protesters have asked us to stay away from the encampment and off of the lawn, so it's kind of hard to get a sense for what exactly is happening right now, but I only see police around the periphery. They're just watching, they're not going in and moving, so it is possible that students are starting to clear some of their belongings away, but I haven't seen any of the tents come down at this point. Again, University President Jonathan Holloway haven't seen any of the tents come down at this point. Again, University President Jonathan Holloway gave students a 4 o'clock deadline to clear out. We will see exactly what happens here. We'll have an update for you at 5 o'clock, but for now we are live from the Rutgers New Brunswick campus. I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
All right, Katie, meantime, we're learning also more about the protests at Columbia University, the school's plans moving forward.
Yep. Pix 11 James Ford is with us now. Now, James,